the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans. On the visitor sideline, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys coming off a road victory in the opener, looking to make it 2 straight to start the year. Opposite him on the Texans sideline, D'Amico Ryans. His guys also winners in week 1, so a couple of 1-0 teams ready to get after it here. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a look here at their signal caller, the 5th-year quarterback.
And he said he was feeling good in the lead up to the season, and he proved it in a big way in week 1 with 4 touchdown passes. Had the offense moving at peak efficiency right at the start of the year. Awfully impressive.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The numbers for Mixon last week, 24 carries, 105 yards.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
Stroud to throw it. This pass complete to Higgins. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. This defense for the Jags, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now a pause for the injury, and that is, yes, Joe Mixon clearly in some discomfort following that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
On the quick, right?
They'll run with a former LSU Tiger. And able to elude 1 tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage. You look at this Jaguar defense.
This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And that right there is what they're going to need to do because this is not an elite unit. They've got to keep everything in front of them, rally up and make plays, what a lot of defensive coordinators call top-down defense. Don't give up anything behind you.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Open man is Kirk, complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
I'm about to say something that seems really obvious, but you hate to see your kicker miss on the opening drive because now you're starting to wonder what goes through his head. Is that going to affect him the rest of the game? Is he going to be able to bounce back? You want to show confidence later? What's going to go on with him right out of the gate with a miss?
Yeah, chance to grab the 3-0 lead here at home. Instead, we remain scoreless.
Bigsby with a carry to begin the series.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
That's complete. It's Brian Thomas.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
And the Jaguars 1st down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
1st down.
This is caught by Addison.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Here's a give to Bigsby.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Hunter. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Lawrence will throw.
And he's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
He'll try to do it himself.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Trevor Lawrence.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Jaguars take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Texans nothing.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it was capped off by Trevor Lawrence taking it in himself. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
First and 10. 21-yard line.
They go back to Murray on first down. Now inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Hey, Lion! Son,
now Lawrence. He gets it to Addison.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And even 50 receiving yards for him now in this first quarter alone, and also a first down.
Well, certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Lawrence to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process.
And the Jaguars first down. An 8-yard pickup.
Now a handoff to Bigsby.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Daniels. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Lawrence.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 7-7, our score after 1. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Hey, go!
From the gun, Bigsby.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Route,
Now Lawrence to throw. Over the middle and complete to Addison. And he is going to have a Jags first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars! Brian Thomas, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And now out comes Houston. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Texans first down. First and 10.
Here's Murray running right. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
On the bootleg, Stroud. This one left side caught by Collins. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Now Stroud. He finds his man, complete. It's Murray. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, Murray. And able to work his way down to the 16. 80 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They go with Murray again. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
18, what's up?
They'll give up the gut for Murray. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Brenton Strange, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after try forthcoming. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars back again.
Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air.
That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have.
Inside the 10.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Brian Thomas
With his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Jags are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead is now 21-14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
And the Texans set to come onto the field.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Stroud. Finding room at midfield.
And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Stroud off the play fake. This ball caught by Strange.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2 at the 19-yard line.
10th carry of the game now. Murray.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there.
His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard touchdown run. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the scores, the kicks away.
And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. The Jags offense and Brian Thomas getting set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. Up third down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3-and-out.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Over. 18. What's up?
Here's Stroud. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jordan Schultz in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our trip through the NFL starts now. At Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, we find the Falcons at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And this is Jackson Dart, a 17-yard touchdown pass. The Giants get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And this is Alec Iomanner. He's so good work.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Oh, a good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10. At about the 32. On the ground with Bigsby to start the drive. And the defense closes quickly there, and they'll get maybe a yard to the 33. They go play action now. Lawrence. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start.
Fighting through it. He's got space. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from taking the lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd.
27.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Nifty move. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Texans first down.
Throwing now is Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. It'll be a gain of 5. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Stroud out of the gun here. He finds his man, complete. That's Murray. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
Here we go.
Stroud keeps it. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. The Texans send the punter out, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
23. Hey, Soko, hot. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. Broke through some contact, but ultimately only able to get to his own 20.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
Lawrence. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, here we go.
They run for it with Bigsby. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Tonight, 18. Tonight.
Up the middle, Murray. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A little juke. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. Looking to put a drive together. They begin the drive with a run by Murray.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Murray. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
It's now 3rd and
Stroud looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A handoff. It's Murray. Down to about the 37.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Going with a screen for Murray. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Stroud working out of the gun. Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
And he'll work down inside the 45.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Houston. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
Well, Houston's offense taking over again. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Now again, this is Murray. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Stroud to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Murray. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Carries piling up. It's Murray again. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 166 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Play action. Stroud now. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 3 at the Jaguars' 39-yard line.
This is Murray. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Jaguars again ready to take over on offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the second time. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Texans will take over. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Collins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Another one caught by Collins. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
18, outside.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
18, outside.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. They'll try to run it in with Murray. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans are able to build on to their 4th-quarter lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. Addison hauls it in. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here comes 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Lawrence. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hunter. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Let's go.
Now 1st and goal.
Jaguars, 1st down. first and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing now, Lawrence. This is caught. Touchdown. Tank Bigsby. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Aubrey good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Jaguars 38.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Houston set to take over. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, complete. That's Collins. There he goes, left side. Inside the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Extra point splits the uprights. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. The Jaguars offense and Trevor Lawrence getting set for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Over the middle and complete to Addison. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. But the throw again is Lawrence. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Throwing on second and long. Lawrence. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And out of bounds right around the 20. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. That is caught. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Well, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Tonight, we kick off Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys with 2 straight home losses to start the year, hoping to have better luck on the road here in Week 3. Then on the other side, you've got Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Moss. This one complete to Alec Pierce. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Colts. First down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Taylor. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle, here's Taylor. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see, finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got his man. It's Warren. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Looking to throw. Moss. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Back to throw again. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Moss sets up the screen to Robinson. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Will Reichard on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer,
That would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They go play action now. Lawrence. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's a gain of 18. And the Jaguars.
First and 10, it's Bigsby.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7. And 3rd and 1 now.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete.
They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Lisa 24.
They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Off play action. Moss.
A short one there, caught by Warren.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready, 70,
It's a jet sweep. This is Pittman.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
19.
From the gun on 3rd down. Moss. Complete. This is Mitchell.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Off the bootleg. Moss. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Running left, Taylor.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Connecting over the middle with Downs.
So the completion good for 7 there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Moss. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Jaguars nothing.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you want to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Completes this to Addison out left.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the gun, Bigsby. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Third and 4. From midfield now, Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. Past the 20. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Jaguars 7.
That time a 6-play drive. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Colts to take over. They'd lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football.
Hey, hey.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Dances by him. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. A good position to be in here, second and inches.
No,
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done seriously.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
19-18.
Second and long. A short one there, caught by Warren. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Looking to throw. Moss. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
And it's 4th down.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Jaguars offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I showed my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 31-yard line.
He'll start with a give to Taylor.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. The 1st down pass. A 3-yard pickup.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
At the 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Moss. Over the middle. That's caught by Taylor.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here's 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Moss.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 10-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Touchdown, Colts!
Josh Downs.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
His kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pass midfield. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Lawrence.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only good.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Aubrey now for the point after.
And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So that drive, 4 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Lawrence will throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Colts are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it first and 10 at their own 42. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Operating from the gun, Moss. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The tight end in motion right. First and 10, Taylor now. Gets around him. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack. Operating from the gun, Moss. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. He's got his man, it's Pierce. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Looking to throw. Moss. by Mitchell. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Colts take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And quickly, they get to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
15 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Now Lawrence. Oh, that is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He gets it to Addison. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Looking to put a drive together.
Is a turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
This pass left side to Downs. Okay, so the personal foul penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Running right through him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They run once more with Taylor. He's got it to the 43 here.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Operating from the gun, Moss. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The Colts send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds. Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the
Lawrence. complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a gain of 35. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First down. First down and goal to go.
Now Lawrence to throw. The hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Lawrence. And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown. Brian Thomas, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Back to throw. Moss. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. And taken right on the 30. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll get this down to the 38.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They go play action with Lawrence. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
An
On the very outer edge of field goal range, it would be 56 yards if they got nothing here on third down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And the Colts coming out now.
And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie.
Charles, a nice play there, wasting no time making his presence felt for this defense.
And you know, we heard the same conversation around the league. A lot of people were surprised that he was available, and they let him go. And now he's going to make a big-time impact with his new squad.
The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Fielded at the 33. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10.
And they'll begin by running the option.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Here's Lawrence to throw.
Quick throw, but incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better.
Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
Out to the right and complete to Pittman.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and
19, target.
Looking to throw. Moss.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Here we go, set.
An 8-yard
Cougar
pickup.
19.
1st down, Colts.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
He'll get this one to Pittman.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hey.
Back to throw. Moss. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the fourth quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars. Down 27-24, a minute 8 to go. And they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Lawrence. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Back to throw, Lawrence. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Cameron Bynum on the coverage.
Throwing now, Lawrence. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Colts have just about sewn up this football game. They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time this year. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Colts, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will be at home for one next week against the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they will fall to a similar mark.
The folks here in Florida definitely used to this. Rain in the forecast as we join you from Everbank Stadium here in the city of Jacksonville.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win.
Allen going to go to the air right away. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Motion man is Shakir. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
They run for the first time with James Cook.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Allen now looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bills first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Cook again. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
It fights him off. And that is incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he is going to be out of bounds a couple of yards short of the marker. And they will fail to convert here on 4th down.
Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
On the ground with Bigsby to strike the drive.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6.
Off the play fake. Starts.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Motion man is Shakir. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. Jet sweep with Shakir.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
A gain of 9 yards.
They run the counter with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Shakir holds it in. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game.
Their 2nd drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there the last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Off play action. Starts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And the Bills 1st down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Galvin.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Galvin. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Galvin. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Here's Allen to throw it. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Here's Matt Araiza now.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return.
And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. And now out come the Jags. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Let's go!
That's good for a Jaguars. First down.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. Oh, nice move. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Another run by Bigsby. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
An 8-yard loss on the play.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter. There'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will tie us at 3-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Jags grab it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
2nd down and 6 now.
21-yard line. 4 yards on
Come
the
on,
pickup.
come on. Hey,
2nd and
Viking,
6.
18.
Off the play fake. Starts. And it's caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A kicker fest so far. All points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Tank Bigsby with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead is now 10-3.
Bills 3.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Evades him at the 20. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. On play action, Allen will get this over the middle here to Palmer. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Galvin. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Galvin. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run the counter. Galvin. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 29, here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 16.
13 yards on the play. And the Bills first down.
Up the middle they go. Galvin. And the Bills are going to be set up with a first and goal as a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line.
First and goal, Buffalo.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down the field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it.
A 4-yard loss.
And Oliver in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Allen.
At the 41-yard line.
This is Coleman with a grab. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
16 yards. And the Bills first down.
Allen going to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Allen. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Allen to throw once more. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
McPherson set to kick off.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the left sideline. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you downstate an hour or two to Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Houston. The Texans at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And check it out, Joe Mixon. He gets it, he finds some field, and he's going to leave everyone in his wake. He's gone. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys at home to take on Washington. And this is C.D. Lamb. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 52 yards, touchdown. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And this is Darnell Mooney. He has a step. He has the grab. This will be an 83-yard catch and run for the touchdown. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Falcons on top in this one at halftime. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first two quarters, they had two costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it'll be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it, and the running game is starting to pay off.
Here's Lawrence.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Second and 14 at the 34-yard line.
They go play action with Lawrence.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. Lawrence. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bills to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here now a 3rd down and 8. To the air, Allen. Pass taken in by Kincaid. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Galvin. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try the left side. Galvin. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. .42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Lawrence will throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Galvin. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
319! What's up?
Palmer going to go in motion left.
Allen now looks to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. From midfield, here's Allen.
Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir.
It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
Evan McPherson on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good.
And the Bills will add on to their lead.
You think about it, that's a pretty important second-half field goal, Charles. That now stretches this to 2 possessions and really kind of ratchets up the pressure on that opposing sideline.
It certainly does, because that interception and adding a field goal to it, that puts them in firm control of this game right now. They're about one more big stop from putting this thing absolutely out of reach.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
4 yards on the pickup.
And Bigsby once more.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Now Lawrence to throw. He'll try and do this himself.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
It's a gain of 8. And the Jaguars 1st down.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
At the 32-yard line.
Now Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Bigsby.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, here's Bigsby.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
He's taken down behind.
That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence.
Oh, look at the juke. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
But someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah,
then with the Eagles.
That's right. He's then against with the Eagles, and I believe he's against Washington and Rex Gross.
That's correct. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
That's good for the Bills. 1st down. A gain of 9 yards.
They run the counter. Galvin. They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the 1st on the scramble. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Allen going to run with it.
And the Bills are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Motion man is Shakir. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
At the 9-yard line.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Touchdown, Bills!
Keon Coleman,
His first touchdown on the year.
and the Bills are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
Makes the score Bills
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of 34. And they're going to speed things up here.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, Starks lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. The big fella. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice to such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Starts.
And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Starts. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of the first as he's tackled at the 47.
It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
86 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Galvin.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
3rd and inches.
Allen now on the sneak.
And he is going to have a Bills first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down.
Galvin. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Galvin. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
A gain of 10 brings up third and inches.
They run the counter. Galvin. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
McPherson on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half.